In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Hurricanes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tar Heels offense takes the field. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Now on the counter. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Fleming. Finds the tight end.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab on the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Gonna run it. It's McLeod. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on third down. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. An 84-yard drive there, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys.
All kinds of running room. The 30. He's at the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Using his feet. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense set on 1st down. Wide out in motion. Looking for a man. It's Fleming. He finds his man. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Tar Heels in the hurry up. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. When you play backer at Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Cane attitude.
The attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Fleming. They're bringing heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires on the run. Catch in stride inside the 15. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you do...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And now this offense will take the field again. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Fleming. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not...
He unleashes a long one. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense set for a first down play. Now they'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Now on the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Canes with the 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Canes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cornell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Motion from the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Takes the handoff. It's McLeod. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Back to pass, it's Fleming. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Pocket starts to collapse. Back open in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Amaro. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Miami! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. Running with power. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking to throw, it's Fleming. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Direct snap. Nice move there. Oh, look out. The 40. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Firing to the end zone. And he intercepts it. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. The give to the single back. Nice move to keep moving. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Amaro. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
The Tar Heels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard.
He's off to the races. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
The Hurricanes will hustle to the line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move to pick up yardage. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Canes are marching down the field. Got his man on the outside. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change it.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Canes! And the beatdown has ensued. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Is Colorado ready for prime time or what? Ralphie and company are running away with this one right now. They're up by 35 over Houston.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the ground with the counter. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Fast motion from the offense. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Fleming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Running it back, it's Amaro. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Give to the running back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They're going to run it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Hurricanes have their offense in high gear. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Miami! And the stomping has commenced.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man. It's on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. To the air, it's Fleming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Quick pass on the fly motion. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Firing to the right, complete. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Fires to the wideout. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Push down for the tackle. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He'll start this drive firing. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. The sure hands, it's McLeod. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He looks that one in nicely. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. This is a designed run. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quickly complete. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go with a direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Snap it to the back.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the 2nd half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potentially.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.